What's up, everybody? And today we're checking out US Army Special Forces Green Berets high altitude jump. This is by Air Source Military. They have some absolutely fantastic military training footage. So if you haven't gone over to their channel, there'll be a link down below. Head over there, go check them out. It's really worth it. Before we get started, this week, there's not going to be as many videos out this week because as you're watching this right now, I'm going to be chilling in Scotland, okay? I'm going to be chilling with a fam, camping in Scotland for the rest of the week, and I'm really excited. We're going to be spreading my granddad's ashes on my family clan's burial ground, which I'm kind of a little bit, apprehensive for. It's going to be one of them moments in it. But it's needed, it's important, so I'm excited to go up there and spend some time with the fam, and also just enjoy the outdoors and probably record some footage for morale, do some reels, and just enjoy nature in Scotland because it is one of the most beautiful places in the world. Before we get started, though, check out Chug, 10% off, link down below for the best drinking vessel in the world. I'm telling you right now, I want you to comment down below, actually. Are you like me where as you get older, you really want to buy things that just last a bit longer? Like, they just last that little bit longer, don't they? Excuse the nails, my daughter painted them. It's just one of them things where as I get older, I don't want to keep paying for crap that falls apart and breaks all the time. Like, it seems to happen all the time, and you seem to buy stuff and it's just poor quality and it's all about profits. Well, I know the actual owner of Chug, and firstly, he's a fantastic guy, and he's putting a lot of passion into this, making something that'll last a lifetime. It'll keep your beer cold for a long time. Unless you drink something else, it'll keep your mead cold for a long time. That's what I like to drink. It'll keep your beverage cold for a long time. Using sustainable materials with a small business here in the UK, ships to America, being bought by thousands of people. This thing is phenomenal. Check it out, 10% off. Link down below. You get free customization and a free bag, which is sick as well. Also, check out Morale. If you haven't already, latest news from Morale for people who back the Kickstarter. We should be getting the clothes any day now. By the time this video goes up, I might actually have the date that it gets delivered, but I'm not too sure yet. And the drink is scheduled to be made in August. It was supposed to be scheduled this month. There was a few difficulties when it comes to getting all the stuff together, so all the ingredients for the drink. The cans are the thing that have delayed it a little bit, getting the cans printed and delivered, but it should be done by the end of August. We should have it in hands by the end of August latest. In fact, I should be sending it out to all the backers by the end of August, which means the beginning of September it should go on sale to the general public. So super exciting. We also started a podcast called Boost Morale. The first 4 episodes are up as a bit of a tester, and then the next few episodes will be coming up very soon. Let me get comfy. But I'm excited for that as well. If you love the outdoors, you're going to love Morale. It's all about using the same business model that some of these big energy drinks use, right? Red Bull, Monster, where they take their profits and they sponsor extreme sports. We want to do the same, but for outdoor activities. So whether that's bushcraft events or outdoor events or outdoor educational events, we want to be sponsoring forest schools for kids because, my God, kids need to go outside more. And adults. I want to be doing some stuff for adults in the outdoors as well, and it's all about sponsoring that stuff. And we really are the underdogs in the drink industry. We've started from scratch. We started with nothing. I've put my own money into this. And then we did the Kickstarter. So it's honestly started by the people, and that's the way we want it to be. We don't want this to be a business that is just there for profits and there to just have exponential growth. We want this to impact people's lives. And if you want to follow that movement, you can go to drinkmorale.com, sign up there. If you want to follow me on Instagram, which, by the way, the amount of people that are following Drink Morale on Instagram after I said that I'll give you guys a shout out, I'm gonna tell you right now, people who followed as of yesterday, oh my God, there's too many of you again. I'm just gonna give a few people: Certified Piggyback, Tom Dolphin, Keith 08, Will Vosher, Jeep Life Rebooted, Blue Collar Kings, Hayden Fellows. There's loads of yous. There's loads of yous that followed. It goes on forever and ever and ever. If you want to be a part of this, I will give you a shout out. Well, there's a chance I'll give you a shout out because there's a lot of you. We're currently at 162 followers on Drink Morale on Instagram. Let's get it to 1,000 by the end of this week. I know we can do it. I know the people watching this, we can do it. This is for a good cause. Anyway, let's shut up and let's watch some US Green Berets throw themselves out of a perfectly good aircraft, which I've got some questions about this because obviously I'm a British Green Beret, right? Or was a British Green Beret. I guess once a Marine, always a Marine, right? But we don't necessarily do jumps course. We don't do that unless we volunteer to do it to get our wings, right? So I'm wondering for these Green Berets, is this part of their actual training? Like, do they have to do this to be a Green Beret? Because we specialize in waterborne stuff, don't we? In fact, let's see what it says in the description. Special Forces Group Green Berets conduct high-altitude military parachuting while exiting a C-130H3 during exercise Emerald Warrior 2015. Video by Sergeant Staff Ashley Mann's 3rd Combat Camera Squadron 2015. Doesn't say anything about the training. Turn it down a little bit. There's not much to hear with the dialogue, I don't think. Oh my god. It's just not my cup of tea. But they all go out, like, in quite the cluster, don't they? But they would then jump then. They weren't, like, giving each other a minute or whatever. They were just like, let's all just jump, no big deal. Woo! The boys. Out with the boys. Let's go. That's actually really impressive.
3 minutes.
Have they got weapons on them? Is that a weapon on his left-hand side? Can't really see properly. Or is it just part of his equipment? Have they got weapons? I don't see weapons. I don't see weapons. It's probably just the jumps practice. They're jumping with NVGs on and stuff, though. Like, they've got gear. It's not like they're just going with the chute. Like, we watched the video the other day, and it was pretty much just the chute, wasn't it? That's not the case here. Like, they're jumping with a lot of gear, barring a weapon. Unless the weapons are in the day sacks that they've got between the legs. Could be there.
I can't fly north of that intersection, so keep that in sight. You're pointed right at it, okay? We'll come in parallel.
Alright, gets the thumbs up. Moving forward. He's got his day sack between his legs on the front of him. And his chute on his back.
30 seconds. Acknowledge low message. You're well clear of the rods. All right. You give it to him, you're good.
Let's see what goes on there. They're giving him a bit of a time to jump.
All right. You're good. Give it to him.
Go on, lad. Get it. I wonder where they are there. What did he say where they were? Did it say where they were? No, it didn't say the location. Huh. Okay. Looks like they're getting ready. There he goes. Oh, he has got a weapon. It's on his left-hand side. Oh, that might be in comms. Wait. Did he have a weapon then? Let me see. Where's me? It looked like for a moment when he lifted his hands up. That's a weapon right there, right? Am I blind? Or is that part of his comms? No, that's his weapon. No, he's got his weapon on him. Okay, they have got weapons on him. Okay. So they are jumping full gear then. They're jumping full gear. It would make sense. They've got NVGs on and everything else. They might as well go full in. It's kind of funny, isn't it? So why are these guys like taking the time and the guys at the beginning all just jumped at the same time? Like these guys are giving each other a few seconds between jumps. Whoa, the camera changed there. All right, looks like we're going to have the next group of people. Again, these next people are giving each other a second, right? Not too long, but they're going single order. Oh, mate, that's not for me. That is not for me. 50p, 5p. There's quite a few of them, isn't there? Hey! Last one wanted to do something a bit more fun. Okay, we're going to see the gear here, but I just want to go back real quick and just look at these first people jump out again. They're all just jumping at the same time like it's no biggie. All right, let's go back to this next group of people because we're actually seeing the front of the gear here. Oh, I wonder what this bit of kit is here. Maybe it's some sort of GPS or some sort of navigation system right here because it looks like it's got a little screen on it. Or maybe it's a GoPro. It could be a GoPro. And this breathing system here, which is obviously for them to be able to jump or whatever. I don't know much about jumping. But it does make me wonder, where does this all go when they... So if they're in operation, right? Where does this all go? Does this get left at some sort of RV? Does this get put in their day sack? It might literally, they might, because if they're SF and they're like, we're going to do a jump and then we're going to get to a certain location, like that's a lot of gear extra to carry. It wouldn't surprise me if they left it at some sort of RV point, went and did the operation, then came back to the RV point. For those of you who don't know, having like, you can have multiple RVs, and if one gets compromised, there's another one behind you, and you can have like 2 or 3 of them. And you could leave gear, do the operation, and if anything went wrong, you all know where the RV is. Like it's on your map, you know where you're going. So it could be a case of we'll meet back here at this time at the RV, grab our gear and dust out of here. So that could be the case. But I don't know what the SOPs are for the gear that you jump with that you don't need on the post jump. That's because I wasn't a para, I was a Royal Marine. These guys look cool as fuck though, don't they? Let's be honest.
Looking good, Bigger Bar.
What does that say on his arm? Get a better view of that on his arm, that black. Let me move my head. My head's in the way there. It says Lil Sean. And then probably his number. That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick.
Miles out.
And then you guys are going to jump at some point as well, aren't they?
30 seconds.
There they go. Oi, 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 oi. Is the last person going to turn again? I wonder if that's an SOP. No, that's it. So it was just this group of people that the last guy decided to turn around like that and piss about. But when you SF, I guess, then you can kind of do what you want in that instance, can't you? But I do want to know about the SOPs of jumping. So firstly, do the Green Berets have to be able to jump? Does every Green Beret in the US have to jump? Because that's not the case here in the UK. The Royal Marines Commandos, the Green Berets here in the UK, we don't need to do that. That's not our specialty. Our specialty is amphibious assault, right? So we don't necessarily do jumps. You can get your wings in the Royal Marines, and you literally get like a set of wings on your arm. But that's like a specialized thing, and not everyone. You don't have to do it, and it's quite hard to volunteer to get that done. And then the other questions are SOPs when you hit the ground. Like, what do they do with all this jumps gear? Like, do they just whack it in the day sack and crack on? Because that's probably a lot of extra gear. Or do they leave it at an RV? Do they leave it at some sort of rendezvous point and crack on with the mission, come back? Obviously not, this is just a training exercise, so who knows what they're doing here. But in a real scenario, if they had to go and assault something or do some sort of operation, I'm presuming they would leave their stuff at an RV and come back for it. But I could be wrong. You'd have to let me know. If anyone's got any information on this, let me know in the comment section down below. Fantastic video by Air Source Military. As always, I will leave a link down below to the original video. Check out Chug, 10% off link down below if you want something that'll last you a lifetime. And check out Morale. Go and follow Drink Morale on Instagram. Go to drinkmorale.com if you want to be part of the movement. Other than that, I'll see you in the next video. I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.